Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another episode of The Honest Conversation. Today we'll be discussing dermal fillers, the ins, the outs of dermal fillers, why people get them done, and does it actually make you feel any different when you get them done. So I have actually done a little experiment where I went to go get dermal fillers myself. So over the years, I know dermal fillers and lip fillers have become really big with the Instagram community, particularly with bloggers. I know so many bloggers are now getting lip fillers. Over the years, I've always been insecure about my lips. I've been insecure about my face and the way that I look. Over time, the more you mature, the more you realize that life just isn't about that, isn't about the way you look. And yes, of course, everybody wants to look nice. I've always wanted to see what it felt like to have dermal fillers or Botox or have my lips done. I've always been curious to see whether it would change the way I feel, and I really wanted to see if it will impact me socially differently, if I'll feel more confident in myself when going out, how people perceive me, if I'll think about that, and see if that changes if I do get them done. So for the episode's sake, I have organized with one of my really close friends to go and have some tear trough dermal fillers. I'm not gonna lie, I filmed the whole process for you guys, and I won't lie, I was really nervous. I was scared whether it was gonna hurt, and I really wanted to talk to you guys about the process and just to kind of help you guys, the girls and guys out there who want dermal fillers. I want you guys to look at this video and really think about the decision before you go and get it done. It took me quite a long time to actually agree to do it. It is something that I wanted to experiment with deep down, but I was always sort of afraid as to whether I would like the way I look after, or you know, what if it changes the way I look completely, and if it was really worth it. So I suggested to go with tear trough dermal fillers, which is just under the eye here and here, and see if I like the way that I look after and if it does change how I feel or see myself. One thing that particularly irritates me about the Instagram community and celebrities, particularly bloggers, is that whenever they do get something done, they're not very honest with their followers that they've had something done, and a lot of people think that it is natural, and so you end up comparing yourself to these people who have had work done. The honest truth is people don't actually look like that over time people have had work done and it's not the way they naturally look. And so the most dangerous thing about that is the younger generation who is on Instagram, they're going to look at that and they are not going to think that they are beautiful, and they are not going to think that they are good enough, and they are going to compare themselves to these people who essentially don't actually look like that. So because we are having an honest conversation here, I wanted to get it done just to see if I will feel any differently. It is something that has always been in the back of my mind for exactly the same reasons why other people want to get it done. Also, just a disclaimer, this isn't me encouraging you to get dermal fillers. This is me making a video and for you guys to really think about whether you want to get it done. You can watch this video before you make that decision. I want to talk you through the process. I want to talk to you about my experiences with fillers. It is a decision that you have to think about, and on top of that you have to think about the fact that it's quite expensive as well. Fillers can range from about £100 to £500 depending on where and what you get done. I think this is a really interesting little social experiment, particularly for myself. I'm really happy that I'm documenting this. I think more people should document it and document their process to really show what the whole thing's about and what the process is like, and that it is actually quite painful, and you won't magically end up looking like these celebrities. These celebrities have had years and years of work done, and most of them a lot of the time have destroyed their faces just from constantly getting fillers done. I always say to people, and particularly my friends who want work done, is the way you look suits your face. A lot of the time people really focus on the small imperfections, which I don't think is an imperfection. I think the imperfections make you beautiful. It's a staple. It's your staple. It makes you who you are. And growing up, I was always sort of nitpicking at things. Oh, I want to change this. Oh, is my nose too small? Or does my nose suit my face? And a lot of people already think that I've had a nose job. I have not had a nose job, but a lot of people do think I've had a nose job because it's really small for my face. In a way, loads of people want a small nose. That was something that I was insecure about because I thought it didn't suit my face, or my face looked really big compared to my nose. And so just to let you know that in life you will always find something to nitpick, and you'll always find something on yourself that you dislike, but you need to learn to love those sides of you. And the only reason why we don't love those aspects of ourselves is because we look at all these people on Instagram who don't have that, and so we compare ourselves to these people, and it builds a really toxic mentality. It does really affect your mental health. Sometimes I'd see my friends friends and they'd complain about how small their lips are, and they're like, my lips are so thin, they don't suit my face. And then I'll just look at them, I'm like, you're beautiful. If I look at you, your lips aren't the first thing that I notice. I think it's really important that we learn to love ourselves. And if there is something that really does make you feel insecure and starts to affect your mental health, I'm not one to say to not do something or to do something. Do whatever makes you happy. But this is just a video informing you guys on everything there is to know about fillers, dermal fillers, what they are and what the process is actually about. A lot of people just go into it thinking, I'm gonna look more beautiful. Also remember that dermal fillers can really go wrong. I've seen so many and heard of so many cases where it's gone completely wrong. It's completely deformed people's faces. I know if you've seen that program Botched, dermal fillers shouldn't be the sole thing that makes you happy. You should find happiness within yourself. Who am I to say that you can't change whatever's making you unhappy? I see a lot of people getting it done who don't need anything done. Like, I've met girls who have beautiful lips who get dermal fillers and they just look really awful. It kind of ruins your face sometimes. There's this whole sort of Bratz doll look that started, I think, when Kylie Jenner got her lips done. That whole Bratz doll look became so popular that the dermal filler community just like shot up. Like, it became such a common thing that people were just doing willy-nilly, and I don't think that's okay. I think you really need to think about what you want to get done and why you want to get it done, but really think about what you're doing before you do it. So here is my experiences with getting teardrop dermal fillers, and I hope you enjoy the video. Once you've seen the clips, we'll come back and have a further discussion. So I'm actually really nervous. I don't know why.
Hi, my name is Johnny Betteridge. I'm an NHS medical doctor and aesthetic clinician. Today we've got Maya here in for teardrop treatment. This is a treatment of the under eye area, particularly for people who have hollowing, dark circles, looking like they're tired all the time. So this helps restore volume and add rejuvenation to the under eye area.
Oh my god. She's so scared.
Okay. So babe, what we're going to do first is just cleanse the area. And I'm going to sit you more up as well.
Looks like I'm at the dentist.
Way to go.
This is better than the
Get your bum
dentist.
in.
Huh?
Get your bum up. amazing result. If I say so myself.
Mad. That's so different.
Have a look.
OMG. Oh my god, Johnny, this is crazy.
You love it. Beautiful result.
Am I allowed to put makeup over this?
No. Yeah, but ideally not.
Okay.
Because you shouldn't really be touching the area.
I saw what your skin looks like under a microscope when you get pierced with a needle. It's a big
George, I'm very pleased.
Thank you.
You're welcome, darling.
I hope you guys enjoyed that clip. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to Dr. Johnny Betteridge, who's also a really close friend of mine. Thank you for having me. Thank you for doing it. I honestly really appreciate it. He is amazing at what he does. He has years of experience. The results look great. I'm really happy with the way it turned out, as you can see. I don't know if you can see clearly in the video, but he basically injected a cannula here and a cannula here. He was very good. It was really quick. I'm not gonna lie, the left cheek was very, very painful. Like, I didn't expect it to hurt as much as it did, but it was very, very painful. And he was as kind and as sensitive as he could have been. If I'm honest with you, I don't feel any different. I feel like the same old Maya. I don't feel like much has changed in terms of the way that I look. And thankfully, I've learned to really deal with my insecurities before doing this. This was merely just a social experiment. If I'm honest, I probably won't do it again just because it was really sore. And at the same time, I don't really feel like I need it. I feel like I'm happy with the way that I look without that. Like, I feel exactly the same as I do before I did it and now. I mean, to be fair, I didn't think I was gonna leave the clinic thinking, yes, I'm a whole new me, because I kind of knew what was happening. I planned this for months before deciding to do it. I was really contemplating it. I was very like back and forth with myself. I think we are all beautiful in our own way. I remember being super insecure about my beauty spots on my face, but then I thought to myself, like, that's what makes me me. That is a part of who I am. That is me. That's Maya. Now I've learned to love them and I like the way it looks on my face now. But before, you know, because society says that you need to have a Kendall Jenner beautiful smooth face, and actually even she suffers with really bad acne. You just don't see it on pictures because of the amount of heavy makeup that she's wearing, which obviously you guys all know that all of that stuff is edited. Yeah, I don't feel any different. I don't think I look different on camera. Like, a part of me thought that if I did, you know, get it done, would my pictures come out differently? Would I not look as tired anymore? Would the darkness go away? And yeah, there is a positive aspect to it in terms of you look a bit more rejuvenated. Like, it does remove quite a lot of the dark lining under your eyes, but that can also be removed with concealer, for example. And yeah, just to honestly sum it up, like, I don't feel any different. Obviously, you know, there are things that can go wrong with dermal fillers, so if by any chance you do decide to get it done, make sure you pick a really good person. I've had friends before where they've gone to people who have done courses for dermal fillers, because I think back in the day you didn't have to be a registered nurse or a registered practitioner or a registered doctor to be able to do dermal fillers. I know that you would just do a course for it and just inject people. There's so many documentaries about it going wrong, so if you do find someone with, I would really only trust doctors, to be honest, and registered nurses to do it. But even then, just find somebody who has a lot of experience, posts a lot of pictures of befores and afters, and always go for somebody who goes for natural looks. A lot of the time people go for people who have done, you know, like the Love Island look where it's just too much. The point, I think, of getting fillers is to subtly change things. I don't think it should look like you've had fillers, if that makes sense. I've had filler in my lip. I had it done a couple of months ago and it honestly didn't even look like I had anything done. You guys didn't even notice in my videos. If you look at my first few YouTube videos compared to my videos now, you can't really tell the difference because it was so subtle. It was injected in the correct places. I didn't want the fake look. I just really wanted to try it out. It's something that's always been on my mind. I really wanted to try it out. And if I'm honest, yeah, I did want to try it out because I was insecure about my lips. I was insecure about the way that I looked, and that's not okay. Like, I need to love myself and I need to love the way that I look, and I need to know that, you know, God made me like this. The only reason why I was insecure about it is because I didn't look like the people on Instagram, and that's such an unhealthy, toxic mindset to have. A lot of the time fillers would be advertised as things to enhance your beauty, but you can remember that you can always enhance your beauty with other things. You can enhance your beauty with a little bit of makeup. You can enhance your beauty with loads of other things, and you guys have to understand that beauty comes from within. I've met people who've not had fillers fillers done. I've met people who don't even wear makeup and are just such beautiful human beings, so charismatic, so charming, such interesting human beings. And not once would I think, oh, she'd be pretty if she had fillers, or she'd be pretty if she had her eyelashes done, she'd be pretty if she had makeup on. You end up loving the person despite any of that. So it just goes to show that the way you perceive yourself is so different to the way other people perceive me. And I know that my friends love me the way I am, and I know that I wouldn't change how they think or see me. So getting dermal fillers really didn't change anything in my life. Actually, did it make me feel more confident? Absolutely not. Did it change the way I felt about my lips? Absolutely not. I still carry those same insecurities about my lips, and it's awful because you end up getting yourself in this cycle where you're addicted to fillers, because if you don't sort out the problem from within, you end up building this really weird superficial addiction to fillers, thinking that it makes you more beautiful. In fact, I think some people look even uglier with fillers, if I'm honest with you, and especially when it starts to deform their natural shape of the lip, and it just ends up looking really bad, and it doesn't beautify your face anymore. What you initially went in to do, you did the complete opposite, if that makes sense. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is just a little message to all of my beautiful human beings out there. You guys are beautiful just the way you are. Really think twice before getting fillers. Really think 3 times with who you get them done, and make sure it's a registered practitioner if you do decide to get it done. I hope this video has helped you guys make the decision, and honestly sort out if you feel a type of way, sort out the problem within before getting any sort of augmentation done to your face. I think you guys need to see it as 2 separate things. You can't attach plasters to your insecurities. You can't cover your insecurities with plasters. You have to sort out the insecurity within. So yeah, love yourselves the way you are. You guys are all very, very beautiful. I hope this video has helped even in the slightest. I just really want to thank Dr. Johnny Betteridge, and I want to thank Grace as well. She was also the videographer. She was honestly amazing. Her skills are incredible. She was so motivating throughout the whole thing. She was like, you've got this. Like, I still can't believe that I was filming the whole time while I was doing it. Like, I honestly, like, if you saw the video, and like at times, like, I just want, like, when it came to the left cheek, I actually wanted to cry. Like, that was so sore. But nevertheless, the pain didn't really last very long, and I was surprised because I thought it was gonna have a black eye after, but I didn't. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please lightly tap the like button, please tap the bell button, and please leave a comment down below. Love you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Bye.